Well, good evening. Welcome to the first appointment of a critic art today, and this a new brand series of appointment. My name is Professor Tomaselli. It's a little bit cold outside, but we are inside, and we are lucky that today it's coming from Moscow, Russia. One of the most art critic in the world. His name is Professor Gregoronsky. We had already with us because he spoke with us. He talked about music, of course, about Gregorian music. And today we are starting this new series with the painting of Caravaggio, The Fortune Teller. Please, Professor, we have the painting in front of us. So, if you want to give us some details about this painting.
First of all, good evening to everybody. They call me from Moscow for this Caravaggio, but I like very much. I'm sorry I make a little bit of joke, but I like very much this painter because his character is very true, man. But why I'm asking why you didn't call me for Kandinsky? Why you didn't call me for Mussorgsky? This music. Why you didn't call me for Shostakovich?
Well, Professor, we know that you have a special knowledge of this great painter that is Caravaggio.
Well, this is true. I know a lot of things about Caravaggio, but The Fortune Teller is a painting by Italian Baroque artist Michelangelo Merisi de Caravaggio, and now I'm going to talk about this.
Please, Professor.
The painting is a 6-in-2 version, both by Caravaggio, of course, because no Leonardo da Vinci was making this. He was already dead. Raffaello Michelangelo. The first from 1594, now in the Museo Capitolino in Rome. Have you been in Rome? The second from 1595, which is in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Look, I can do also a French accent. The dates in both cases are disputed. You see, I change.
Okay, Professor, please, the subject matter.
Don't tell me what I have to do because this is very important. The painting shows a foolishly dressed boy. You see him? Look how beautiful he is. In the second version, the model is believed to be Caravaggio's companion, the Sicilian painter Mario Migniti. They went to the bar together to take a martini. Having his palm read by a gypsy girl, a beautiful gypsy girl. The boy looks pleased as he gazes into her face. You see the faces, she's looking very nice girl. And she returns his gaze. Close inspection of the painting. If you stay closer, don't stay too close because then go the sirena drinking, squealing. No, I will say, I don't remember the word. Close inspection of the painting reveals what the young man has failed to notice. The girl is removing his ring as she gently strokes his hand. You see, she's a gypsy. She's a very strange girl.
Well, Professor, please, if you want to say something about the style of this painting.
Don't ask me if I want to do. Of course I can. I want to say this from style of Caravaggio. I come from Moscow. I even had to pay the ticket of the plane ticket for this. Why you ask me if I want to do this?
Professor, please.
Caravaggio biographer Giovanni Pietro Bellori relates that the artist picked the gypsy girl out from a passers-by on the street in order to demonstrate that he had no need to copy. Look at, attention, guarda parlo francese, I speak a little bit French. The same concept, he take Jobim. You know Jobim, the composer from a Girl from Ipanema. You see, I repeat it, listen, you don't listen, you don't notice these things, you don't make a relation.
Well, Professor, this is very interesting. Can you tell us this?
I can tell you this. Look what he said. Caravaggio's biographer Giovanni Pietro Bellori relates that the artist picks the gypsy girl out from a passers-by. A passers-by. You know the song? You know the song of the girl from Ipanema? So why you make a stupid joke? This is not. This is very interesting. How things coming back after so many years because we are talking now about 1500 more. We are almost in the 16 100. The painter is 1595 and Jobim was in 1950. So look how later is. But the connection are very important.
Well, Professor, can you go on?
Of course I want to go on. What do you make always stupid question? I'm working.
Please.
This passage is often used to demonstrate that the classical trained mannerist artist of Caravaggio's day disapproved of Caravaggio's insistence on painting from life instead of from copies and drawings made from older masterpieces. However, Bellori ends by saying, and in these do elf figures Caravaggio translated reality so poorly that he came to confirm what he said. The story is probably apocryphal. You know what is apocryphal? No, you don't know, you go to read. Bellori was writing more than half a century after Caravaggio's death. It doesn't appear in Mancini or in Giovanni Baioli. No, non fare stupido gioco di cantante. The two contemporary biographers would know him, but he does indicate the sense of Caravaggio's revolutionary impact on his contemporaries, beginning with the fortune teller. This is the main point of the painter, which was to replace the Renaissance theory of art as a didactic fiction with art is the representation of the real life. Okay, let's have a coffee break. Then I would like to talk about the second version.
Okay, Professor, second version. First coffee break and then the second version. Thank you very much.
Don't say thank you to me. I like to be here.